Hello everybody, and welcome to this video. In this video I want to show you the 10 abandoned and creepiest place around the world. Let's get started. Number 1. Island of the Dolls, Mexico. Mexico's Isla de los Muñecos, or Island of Dolls, may be tucked away in the Xochimilco canals south of Mexico City, but it has become a favored tourist attraction for its population of creepy dolls. According to local legend, when the island's only occupant found a drowned girl in the canal and a doll nearby, he began hanging dolls around the island. Now thousands are strung among the trees. It's unclear if he did so to honor the girl or to ward off any nefarious spirits. The island is only accessible by boat and attracts many paranormal researchers.
Screaming, moaning, sounds of torture. He put up dolls.
Number 2. Aokigahara, Yamanashi Prefecture, Japan. Aokigahara is also known as Suicide Forest or the Sea of Trees. It sits near Japan's Mount Fuji and Fuji-Hakone-Izu National Park in Japan, and is known for its dense woods. The forest was the subject of a 2016 film, and Vice reports that after a popular novel set in the forest was published, it became the scene of suicides at a rate of an estimated 50 to 100 people a year. Number 3. Chernobyl, Ukraine. Chernobyl is a closed but not fully decommissioned nuclear power station in the restricted Chernobyl exclusion zone north of Kiev, Ukraine. The facility was evacuated on April 27, 1986 after a catastrophic nuclear accident, still regarded as the most devastating nuclear accident in history. Abandoned structures reveal the frantic pace of abandoning the city of nearby Pripyat. Chernobyl is, in fact, still a dangerous place, as the rules for visitors make clear. Don't touch any structures or vegetation, don't sit on the ground or even put your camera tripod there, don't take any item out of the zone, don't eat outdoors. Number 4. The Stanley Hotel, Colorado, United States. Americans are likely familiar with the Stanley Hotel, a 142-room colonial revival hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, and made famous as the inspiration for horror novelist Stephen King's Overlook Hotel in The Shining. The Stanley has developed its own claims of paranormal activity over time. Ghostly occurrences are reported in almost every room of this vast hotel. From shadowy figures, eerie laughter, flickering lights to items moving on their own, and especially in room 217. Number 5. Village of Nagoro, Nagoro, Japan. A dwindling aging population and low youth retention rate in Nagoro, Japan, has left behind a shrinking village. Artist Hayano Tsukimi reportedly moved back to her hometown to find the lessened local population. In response, she created life-size dolls to place around the village to give it a sense of life. Atlas Obscura reports there are now at least 350 toy citizens inhabiting the village. I think spirits and demons love places like this. Calm and silent. What do you think? Number 6. Capuchin Catacombs, Palermo, Sicily, Italy. The Capuchin Catacombs of Palermo are burial crypts in Palermo, Sicily, in southern Italy. They draw visitors as a somewhat gruesome tourist attraction. The catacombs act as a cemetery to an estimated 8,000 mummies that line the walls. Some of the human remains are now skeletal, while the catacombs also hold well-preserved bodies. The last body was interred at the site in 1920. The catacombs are said to hold 8,000 bodies, but the number is probably closer to 2,000, some of them quite notable. There are members of the Sicilian aristocracy, lawyers, doctors, artists, and even the son of a Tunisian king inside, their preserved bodies dressed in clothes they wore in life, resting for eternity below the streets of Palermo. Number 7. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. The so-called Door to Hell or Gate to Hell is a natural gas crater in Derwaz, Turkmenistan. The crater is the result of a natural gas field that collapsed into an underground cavern in 1971. Geologists reportedly set it on fire to curb the spread of methane gas, but it continues to burn. Number 8. Sedlec Ossuary, Czech Republic. The Sedlec Ossuary is a Roman Catholic chapel that is part of the former Sedlec Abbey. It is estimated to contain the skeletons of at least 40,000 people. Their bones have been artistically arranged in ornate decorations and furnishings within the chapel. 4 enormous bell-shaped mounds occupy the corners of the chapel. An enormous chandelier of bones, which contains at least one of every bone in the human body, hangs from the center of the nave with garlands of skulls draping the vault. Other works include piers and monstrances flanking the altar, a coat of arms of the House of Schwarzenberg, and the signature of Franti Shekrand, also executed in bone, on the wall near the entrance. I think it's beautiful and creepy. But it's a holy place. Let me know what you think down below. Number 9. Belitz, Heilstätten Hospital, Germany. Once a sanatorium to reportedly house people with fatal tuberculosis, the site in Germany was converted into a military hospital complex used during World War I. Adolf Hitler is said to have been treated at the site after he was wounded in the war. The primarily abandoned complex still features crumbling surgical and psychiatry wards. A small portion of the complex is reportedly still used for neurological rehabilitation and Parkinson's research. Number 10. Centralia, Pennsylvania, United States. Centralia is a near-ghost town in a mining area of Pennsylvania. The town was evacuated in 1962 because of dangerous underground fires, known as the Centralia Mine Fire. The fires continue to burn and few have dared to live among the noxious fumes. Well, thank you for watching. What do you think about this creepy places? Let me down below. I'll be back with new content soon. Goodbye.